Hello guys, back by popular demand. I'm kidding, this is Andrew again. We are back at our microwave monogram Advantium series, part of the set. I did have two videos about display board that it was replaced, which very often gets bad. Unfortunately, now it will be third video about this board which connects this this knob. The board, proper name of the board is power supply board or selector board. It does look like that. That's a new one. I just bought it on the eBay, about 120. This is the board with this stem, which is critical. Unfortunately, what doesn't work with this is this knob is operational, but you can pull it like that. It clicks. It has a little bit of gradual resistance in it, but it doesn't advance anything on the display board. So I am guessing that this one is not working and needs to be replaced. In order the microwave is not operational at this moment, because in order to make it work, even by selecting 30 seconds interval here, we have to set up the clock, and clock has to be set up by this device, and it's not, I am not able to do it. So I did research, and I purchased this board. Like I said, not a big expense. The symbols, and you are gonna have it. You are gonna have it at the end of the video. But just I would say that display board, or I'm sorry, not display board. Display board was different problem. This is power supply board or selector board. Part number 27X10860, which has this stem included. All right, so I will just pull the microwave. Again, those are 2 screws on this side, 2 screws on that side. This how keep the housing in. I will pull it out and I will explain further steps. Thanks. All right, the microwave is out. Next step, I don't think we need to unscrew those. There are several screws on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and on the side we need to all unscrew them to take the housing off to get access to the inside. Okay, and as you can see, housing is off. It comes as a whole unit. This is whole one piece. You have to take care of some few screws on the back. Don't do all of the screws, because there are some elements on the side. The cover has some extra screws that are not being involved, so don't do it. And now with the housing off, we have access to this panel, and we need to take this whole board out, which is being held by those 3 screws. 1, 2, 3 on this side, and the same. Let me put some light here so you can see it. The same 3, 1, 2, 3 on this side. And then the whole board would come out. Okay. This whole element is being held on those plastic inserts. One is here, and the other one, is here. Those goes. Oh, I don't have enough hands. Those goes into those inserts. It would help you if you will utilize those only 3 screws that they are holding this whole element. Screw number 1, screw number 2, and to the side screw number 3. I would suggest not to loosen this one, because this bottom screw here on the right side and on the left side of the element would hold the whole metal board, which would be critical to stay in place as it is. So just like I said, those 3 on the side is kind of self-explanatory. You will see, be delicate, those are plastic, so in order to not to break it, you have to be kind of wiggle a little bit the whole board, but it comes very, very easy if you will take care of the proper screws. Now, this is the board that we are replacing, and as you can see, connection between the stem goes here and is connected to this board. So this is the element that would be replacing. Now, before this was the display board, this is this element on my previous video. So, all right, let me take care of it. Another maybe just convenient element, as you can see, those connectors, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be easier, in my opinion, if you will change those connectors from this board to the new one as you can, and handle the rest. The board has few screws here around. You can do it however you want, but this would kind of make things a little bit easier, or if not, then make a picture of the connection so it would be easy to connect later. Another small tip: to remove this connector, you really need to gentle wiggle and pull it by the plastic, but those two, you have to press the upper portion of it because it engages on the bottom. Let me kind of show you. You see, that's what needs to happen in order to disengage. So I was playing around with this for a while. You need to press the top portion of this connector to allow this connector to pop up. So those two have this additional things to pull them out. This one you just need to wiggle, and now you can remove the board. Okay, this is new board. A little plastic elements here. You have to be careful with the removal. Don't break it, because that's the display which says oven, demo, locked, and so forth. So it has to be kind of, you have to be gentle with those two pieces. And those two connectors, make sure when you are going to slide them, they have to click. You are going to feel very gentle and hear a very gentle click. And this one would be without click, just a little bit harder push. What I also wanted to say is, you might spare yourself this 160 or 120, 130 for the board, because I see that my old one, there is no connection. The stem is, you see, is disconnected from the sitting area, and I think if the knob by itself and stem and the whole mechanically, it sounds like this is correct. If you are gonna just solder this around, resolder this around, you may save the board, and this may be operable again. I don't know. I'm not gonna play around with this, but maybe this would be a good idea to start with, and then you don't have to buy the board. But just side remarks. If you don't mind spending 120 and install new board, that's how it is. Some blanket here would be helpful, so you are not gonna scratch the front side. All right, So I'm gonna put everything back together, plug it in, and hopefully this would fix the problem. I'll report right back. Okay, so final touch. What is strange is that the clock is flickering, as you can see, and any other display is normal. When you choose different options, everything displays correctly, but when you clear and on stationary view it should be display clock, this clock is flickering. So I don't know what's the reason, but I can live like that, and things are working. So thanks a lot. Bye.